sir. Time to go and collect this bad boy. Like Jerry at the woods. There she is. Looking good. Far up, would you tap her with a door or something on her? One ram, one stage. Safe enough. I don't think really. Looks good. Maybe a bit of rain there a couple of days. Just enough to wet the yard for you. Like. So, we are rolling. The camper. Tipped her up as far as good. I was wanting to see in around the brakes, high enough to see the brakes activating off and on. So we got our brake fitting put on. We got our lock penny from the seller, so that covered the cost of the brake fitting. Oh, that's going to be a long ride home. This bobbin doesn't stop. I need to set a front weights. That's tomorrow's job. We made chance. A few more revs. And hope it comes out of her. Yes. Now we're sucking diesel. She feels heavy, as you would expect with a Redrock. I had the choice between this and a few other 14-ton Canes on the market. Why did I buy the Redrock? Well, I've never pulled a Redrock. I've pulled Herons, I've pulled Canes. I went for this one partly because of the bogies, the confidence that the springs won't be tired. So the confidence is there that we're not going to lean over on the hills. I also fancy the Redrock partly out of curiosity, partly to see what they're made of, how good they are. Just felt the brakes pull me up there. It's good to feel it. The second-hand buyer in me wants value for money. It's just raised to get value for money, bang for your buck. There's something in me psychologically says heavier is good. Now, that's what I mean by I've never pulled this, so I'm curious to see how the Redrock's going to do in the field. There's plenty of men pulling them, plenty of men thinking they're the tool. Why would I not? The real proof of the pudding will be the first time I see her in a wet field. So I hope we're not in for a wet summer. I don't want a wet summer, nor a dry one like last year. Even though the grass burned up for a little bit, would be a welcome complaint, because in this country the sun is so sparse that every little bit of it helps. Right guys, quick question. So now I have my new chiller. I'm going to want to do some work with it. I'm not looking to make a fortune. I'm not going contracting. But at the same time, I don't want people calling me ripping the backside out of it. I'm not going to be able to go anyway, but I want to charge a fair price. So what is a fair price per hour plus VAT to hire in a tractor, a man and a 14-ton chiller? 40k tractor, and the price you state, is it including diesel or excluding diesel? Give me the number. What do you think? That chiller's heavy. You can feel it every bump. You know, the throw of the tractor's throwing the chiller, and then the chiller's kind of throwing back at you. So she definitely needs a set of weights in the front to, I think, balance that out. I'm out of my depth here in terms of where these roads go. I'm not familiar with them. Past one of the fields that we videoed Barnett's on coming in the that way. That's the only thing about getting around the country and filming. You do recognise where you've been, although sometimes the way we get led to fields by the contractors isn't always obvious, because where we finished up that day on that field. Couldn't exactly tell you how we ended up getting to it through all the back roads, but you know, Google Maps in 2 minutes you're back onto a big road, you know. And that's why I didn't know where I was. But now when I drove past it, you always recognise a place you've been before, if you've had your eyes open. Funny, I was just looking at a bit of tower there, thinking there's a big wide lane. There's no white line in it. It sparked a memory. This is the town where I did my lorry test, and I remember coming out, and you have to do, you know, one of your 3 manoeuvres, or 2 or 3 manoeuvres, just like a car test. And one of them is starting in first gear. You have to work your way up through all the splitter gears. So a lorry has a lot of gears in it. It's got a half gear in every gear, and then a high box and a half gear in every gear, and you go through it all. You always do this on nice quiet roads in your practice test, because you don't want traffic building up on it and all that crack. You know, you're not really ready for the examiner asking you where. You know where he's going to ask you to do it, but like, you know all the test routes, you've been around all the test routes, so you knew you were coming down that road at some point, possibly. So having one of the 3 manoeuvres was this gear change thing, and I had to do it, and I pulled in, and he says, whenever you're ready, move off. And of course you're watching, because you're moving off the stand start, and you get so much traffic coming past you, you're checking your mirrors, you're doing your whole moving off from a standing start sequence before you get into the gear sequence. So I did the whole check, safe, move and start, whatever, just to get the lorry rolling, and into my gear routine. When I look up, and here one of the other training centre lorries had pulled in and parked in front of me, and I never ever practiced this routine, having to overtake a lorry, a vehicle in the middle of my gear changes. So I'm having to think about the traffic coming, I'm having to think of this dipstick that parked up in front of me, and I'm having to watch the examiner and think, what's he thinking about what I'm thinking? And I looked over at him and I says, do you want me to continue? And he says, up to you. And in a split second I chose. I had to choose, because I was getting closer to him. I saw the gap in the traffic, that it was safe enough for me to whack on the indicator, and I kept going through my gears, outright him. And of course part of the reason is back down through the gears, whatever. I think my training, the guys who trained me were absolutely raging when they realised this had happened. Like, that's just bad manners. But that bit of road, anyway, long story short, that bit of road reminded me of that occasion that I have long since forgotten. Getting a wee bit nervous. There's an arch bridge up ahead. I'm fairly sure I've had a series tiller below it before, but it's this point that you're starting to wonder, have I had a series tiller below this before? Have I? I know about the lorry below it, the unit, and although I don't think I've even had it, have I had a tiller on below? I think I've had a fridge on, but now I can't remember my heights, the conversions, all that crack. And I'm looking at the lorry in my wing mirror and I'm thinking, his unit I don't think is as high as the top of my tutor. So I'm going to slow right down and check this one before I pull her through. 4.2 meters. Here we go. Wondering, I just couldn't remember, and because I own it, I don't want to break it.